and I'll fly into the end of the sky. So I'll be the one who doesn't have to say goodbye.
Hello guys, I'm live version of this My Little Pony fanfic reading called The Light in the Dark. It is 5 minutes and 48 seconds long. Okay, I was told to react to this from a Brony YouTuber. Oh, what else would it be? The Light in the Dark. It sounds like an OC character. Could be completely and utterly wrong. Let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, go.
The rust-covered desk shone in the corner of her eye as Rara moved into the room she had occupied for the last couple of months. It wasn't anything extravagant, but the pair
of Heartsea, I know Heartsea.
Home to her in the big city.
Or is it Heatsea? I have heard that.
Herself, moving towards the pile in apprehension.
Oh, I heard that there before.
This time, she wondered to herself. Picking up one of the letters, Rara opened the small seal and read its contents before looking down and tossing the paper into the nearby bin where 1,000 others of the same type of letter lay. Why was it always like this? When she had decided to change her image, Rara never expected the exact consequences that would unravel before her.
Yes.
It seemed like not everyone was overly thrilled in her transformation, and longed for her to regain her roots in the glitter-filled facade she once lived.
Where she lived
in? Rara put in an extreme working effort in trying to get her fans to embrace this new side of her. Every day, she would wake up in the morning, ready to start the day, but shortly...
As she hates. I heard that before.
At the end of the day, in her own pool of tears, before it inevitably started over again. What was even the point in all this? She had thought that, once she had chosen her path, that would be the end of it. That some magical rainbow would show her the way, and
what's the
everyone
content
would
of the
embrace her
story?
music with open hooves. How naive she actually was. Just living in some fantasy when the cold reality only left her with a whirlpool of backlash and a small empty apartment that once was so lively.
Lively? What was lively?
Banner brought a sour taste in her mouth. It was true that Sam Gallop wasn't the kindest of...
Oh, not Sam Gallop! Please, no, 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 no! No, 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 no!
The most honest. No. He was her friend at one point in time and helped her fill
the
void, which was her apartment.
Is this Rara?
Rara glanced around the room.
Oh, he is Rara.
This time, the letters weren't as bold, but the results were still the same. Hate-filled words and reports jumped out at her, dragging her back into the dark pit she once occupied for many years. Throwing the paper into the trash like all the others, she decided to take a different route and move toward her desk before taking a seat and looking at her newest piece. Yesterday, she was saying this song would captivate everyone who listened to her music, but now, she wasn't exactly sure.
She making a CD or something?
She looked at the notes
or DVD video.
Something that could sway
Did they have DVD videos in the question?
Really be free. She started scribbling down idea after idea, filling up the page with changes to her new image.
Okay, I see what
something every pony
I can see that a problem with the, not with the reading, with the narrator. Yeah. Narrator.
But every pony liked, and would fix the problem. For long, the entire room was filled with papers, but it still wasn't enough. Rara stared and stared at the page. But after what seemed like forever, she groaned.
Wait, what page is it? Is it a music sheet? Is she looking at a music sheet?
There was no way she would be able to create new music when the path kept dragging her down. Maybe everything she had done was a mistake. A couple of tears threatened to fall from her eyes when she saw her crumpled song next to one final letter. Debating if she should actually read it, Rara slowly
is she looking at her own lyrics then? She's looking at her own lyrics and see if it sounds sounds good or something.
Dear Rara, how are things over there in the big city? I hope everything is treating you well. I noticed some reports back.
That's a good Applejack.
Appreciating your music.
Is that Applejack?
I decided to write you a letter to see if you're okay. I guess I sound like some crazy fan right now, don't I? I know things are tough right now.
Oh dear.
But just keep looking up, and if they can't see that, then they don't deserve to hear your beautiful music. Being back
you need to. I think Rara needs to.
But know this, Rara, I'm proud of you and what you've been able to accomplish. And
realize her dream or something, or
Applejack.
Don't give up on your dream.
Rara wiped a couple of tears from her face and smiled to herself. There she went again. Even from miles away, Applejack was still trying to cheer her up. Rara thought about her friend's apple farm and felt a small warmth in her stomach.
Not a strawberry farm.
This was the feeling she was looking for. Quickly scribbling down an assortment of notes, she
Do it
remembered
for
the
your
soft
friends,
smell
do
of
it for
apple
yourself,
trees, the
do
whistling
it for
winds, and
Lucretia.
AJ's kind words. Soon enough, the blank white sheets were filled with her feelings. How was it that AJ always knew what she needed? She then looked at the board of ideas that was now occupied
Well,
with
she
walls and
is
walls of
your
visions
friend
Rara
though,
didn't
isn't she?
recognize. Then she realized something.
What?
She changed in the first place to show Equestria who she really was. She wasn't some diva pop star like Countess Coloratura or a big city pony.
No.
She was just
Rara.
Maybe, just maybe, she was worth it. That maybe
You are worth it. L'Oreal.
Was not.
Sorry, that's a bad joke. Sorry.
She didn't have to please any pony except herself.
Maybe
Rara
she's born
glanced
with
at
it.
1,000 of ideas in the corner and slowly unpinned them off the wall before putting them in the trash can. Who cares if no pony liked her new image? She would just keep walking down this path that she
You're
had
gonna get
chosen,
hate,
and if that
or you're
was
gonna get
right,
like
then that
hate,
was
or
all
someone's
that
not gonna like
mattered.
your music. But that's way of life, isn't it? You can't expect everyone to like your music, but keep doing what you enjoy or something. Okay, that was The Light in the Dark. Okay, it wasn't a bad reading, but here's some, I have to say, tips. The story was good. You can capture probably the emotion, or rather it's down. The story is not the problem. It's when you're reading the story a bit too. You're rushing through the story, I should say. You're rushing through the story. Slow down a little bit, because some of the stuff I couldn't catch as well, because you're reading the story so quickly. In my opinion, you're reading the story so quick, and I'm trying to catch up every word or every piece of word you're speaking. I don't think it's always necessary to add music when you're talking. You don't necessarily need to add music when you're narrating a story. You don't necessarily have to do it, but at least it wasn't overpowering your vocal audio, because I've reacted to many other content where there's music over the dialogue, and you hear more the music than the dialogue, if you understand my way of talking. And I don't need the middle of the story, I can actually see what's going on, but it seems like you was rushing through the story. But it's a good story. It's a story that needs to be told, because it's a way of giving confidence to someone that you are worth it. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's L'Oreal.
Seriously?
Sorry, Apple Bloom. Really am sorry. I should say maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Rara. Yeah.
Seriously?
And that was a good that was a good Applejack. Ashley H. I've heard that name before. I keep thinking she's a VA. Is she a VA? I'm not sure, because I have heard that name before. Ashley H. I heard that name before, but she's a VA. Is it the same person? Maybe you can help me out. But that was a good Applejack. Like I said, that was a good Applejack. A good Applejack. Why did I do that? A good Applejack. The moment I heard the voice, that's Applejack. Simple as that. That's a good Applejack. I like that. And sometimes you need that friend to tell you the truth. Hence Applejack. You need that confidence boost from an honest pony like Applejack. Wow. Well, overall the story was good. I did in the end, I did actually was able to hear the story. It was a good story. Slow down just a tad when you're narrating the story. Like I say, you don't necessarily to add music to all your readings. You don't necessarily add maybe sound effects, maybe, but this is coming from a third first person. She's basically it was like Rara's thought process or something. But it's not a bad story. There's lots of improvements you can work on. And no, it's not going to be easy. It's never easy. Who said it's going to be easy? It's not easy doing this sort of content. But you do learn. You do learn over time. YouTube's a funny old place, isn't it? Well, hopefully you like this reaction and all my reaction videos I do. And I will see you, yes, you in the camera, or watching me behind the camera, next time. Oh, yes.